Me, I don't believe in anything. One is one. Why? Yanko yi one, and Mahama yi 8. And me one who decide say on one or panel or to me back menana and what you know. No, the acquisition. What you say? Yes. Nana Yanko Pong Akasa Mahama or Besaba and will buy. And the media, I'm relying on God and my hard work. Positions don't matter. But psychologically, a man for a issue at the year human and an Ukraine who got to a banana would do one, you know, and know who first. The Nadia is over fine, might be or done number one, Nadia, 6 woman.
Kennedy okompreko Agyapong ede nsem bi abetuja se watete se MPP abato mba abeto ede yi omukandifo a omene beko 2028 election no onu ne di kan e na Facebook Bawumia etoso miensa na se de se na tie de a e kire se onu behuri edi kan wo se sansem amanfo kan nyina wonyini nyina ni na enam na so achi to the extent say wo se mbra na ye ba beto aba ede yi omampanyi no na eye MPP party eye Bawumia ene na edi kan na John Dramani Mahama etoso 8 nanso 8 no on be wini obefa election no na de osra ne se MPP ni bi a osefata oto sa agba ni bi ama omayi omo party panyini ana se de obedi omanim ede omakọ akon no nipa omo na obesra omo so omo nyina ento ema no no Kennedy okompreko Agyapong o melidi MPP form ko na se okọ na otimbe president a anisuadi hu na ewo na nisu se ode bo oman Ghana na oman Ghana fa ntuma pafira na sika bo oman bia no o be baba ye ni nyina enti de osran se enya enkoma asofo akese bi hyehye sofo gya woni asofo mo kan bi hye eno na ogidi eno de o se enam na so achi na emom ne de ne se omo mbeto saa aba no ede yi panyin obedi MPP party nanim de omo akosa okon no ena obesro mo se omo nyina entoma onu Kennedy okompreko Agyapong na omo melidi MPP na omo hwe de obetimi aboa because eye Bawumia aba amomo hu se de abato no ko eye basa enti omo nso onu Kennedy okompreko Agyapong enhwe na omo hwe de MPP betena party obetena konya kese nso a obeye ama oman Ghana yentie Kennedy okompreko Agyapong wo mra na oye sa interview ni bi emra.
Honorable, you are seeking to be elected as the flag bearer of the new patriotic party. What do you think makes you unique that delegates should choose you over your opponents?
Thank you very much. What makes me unique is my entrepreneurship programs that I have for this country. Almost all the candidates. Well, one of them is an entrepreneur. But I'm an experienced entrepreneur. I've been there for so long, creating jobs. And what I've realized is that the biggest challenge we have in this country is unemployment. And if we can solve unemployment problems, then we don't need people who think they are highly educated and they can go to IMF for loans, World Bank for loans. You see, anytime you go to IMF for loans, it means you have failed your people. If you go to World Bank for loans, you have failed your people. We have, especially in the north, I think we can use the land here for agriculture and the value chain of agro-processing industries. This is what we have to focus in this country. And the people coming from the north have the advantage over every region, the 5 regions here. Why? Because of the forest nature in the southern belt. But here, the land is flat. You can clear acreages of land for agriculture. So there are so many things we can do. And what I want to do for the people in the north, first, is to move Minister of Agriculture to Tamale, the northern region. I'm also thinking of one more ministry that I'll move
to the north here.
To the north, yeah, the 5 northern regions. At minimum 2 ministries will move.
Wow.
And why agriculture in the north or Tamale area is that Tamale is the center. Okay, the first place to come, you arrive at Tamale Airport, and we are going to use it mainly, or about 90%, we'll use it for cargo terminals. because we are going to produce a lot of vegetables and all those things and export it to European market. And from Tamale to London is about 5 hours. So by the time the British wake up in the morning, all our pineapple, all our carrots, all our vegetables are on the market. This is how we're going to free ourselves from IMF and World Bank. Look at the land here. Let me give you one example. Shea butter is the most expensive cream because all the creams, when you see that they've added shea butter, check the price. What are we doing here? What are we doing? 365 days, you see the shea nut trees green. It means they survive any temperature or weather. We have to take advantage of. Look, we have no juice. Can you guys bring me the? We have no juice from Tama.
Spear
And look, the Tama juice, when you mix it with other, say, orange, apples, carrots, pineapple, you have no idea what we're going to get. What are we doing, my brother? So, agric, agro-processing. Let me draw your attention to something. When we are emphasizing on agriculture, it means we should produce our own fertilizer. And the fertilizer plant is going to be in the north.
Wow.
We have to have fertilizer plant. We cannot continuously import fertilizers for our farmers. It becomes so expensive. We are going to produce it here. So I'm begging the people of the northern region, the 5 northern regions, to see me as an entrepreneur, not only a businessman, entrepreneur who is going to create jobs, especially for the youth of this country. My brother, look the way you are. Because you have a job at this radio station, look at your personality. It shows clearly that at least, even if you are not rich, you are comfortable. What about our young sisters, our daughters, who migrate to the south just to be called Kayayu? We need to build these industries here. For them, the Southness also to come to the north and look for jobs. That is what we need. So if I'm the president, I'll make sure first I move Ministry of Agriculture to Tamale specifically. Some are asking, how are you going to do it? My brother, from here, go to Tamale and see the regional administration. It's so huge and it's underutilized. We are going to divide it into 2. Ministry of Agric and regional administration. Then as time goes on, we build administration or structures for Ministry of Agri. The advantage is people will now be moving. Anybody who wants to do agri transaction will come to the north. Okay?
Yes.
Will come to the north. There will be demand for housing. Contractors or investors will come in to build. And when they are building, carpenters, masons, plumbers, arc welders, tilers, painters, or electricians, all these guys are going to get jobs. This is how we can create employment for our youth of this country. Everything is saturated in Accra or centered in Accra, and the place is saturated. When you come to the north or any other regional capitals, apart from Accra, Monday, Tuesday, Friday, the place is dead. You only see activities from the weekends, Friday evening, Saturday, Sunday, they all go back. We cannot continuously do that. And therefore, if you want to build, because let's take it for instance, I live in New Jersey for so many years. We share border with New York. But I don't go to New York to shop. I get everything in New Jersey. I used to live in New York, but now in Jersey. I don't remember when I went to New York because I have everything there. When you move from New Jersey, you go to Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania, they don't come to New York for their needs. When you move from Pennsylvania, you go to Delaware, a small state, but they have everything themselves. You from Delaware to Maryland is the same. Why can't we do it? That is why I've decided to build this country by opening up, and you start that with the ministries. Ministry of Energy will go to Takoradi, okay? Ministry of Transport will stay in Accra because of the sea and the air, those things. Ministry of Trade will go to Eastern Region. This is how we're going to make other cities vibrant.
Wow.
Now let me show you this. My brother, we are here as a country. We have pineapple in abundance. We have coconut in abundance. I bought this from a supermarket in Sunyani. And look at it yourself. If it's locally produced or is imported. How? Yeah, so this simple thing. You mean we cannot produce it ourselves?
Yes, so this is imported.
Right, and we are spending money to go and import this. Look, this. If you are Muslim, this is what you need. This is sparkling wine and non-alcoholic, made from pineapple and coconut. See for yourself. And all these are imported. Look, chocolate. We produce cocoa over 100 years and we still import this.
This is very serious.
This is what I'm talking about. I have some of them, they left, they forgotten. Is coming. Yam chips. You are here, you produce yam. We don't have one storage facility here. I have a technology from Holland, a company called Grasso. You can store yam for 8 months. I want the listeners to believe in me, because in Europe, America, they have one season, the summertime. They produce potatoes in abundance and they store them for 8 months. So every day when you go to supermarket and you want potatoes, you get it. Why can't we do the same? It's the same technology. Like these air conditions, it's like blowers. You put the air condition here, reduce the temperature, increase the temperature to a level where the yam will still feel like it's in the earth for 8 months. Holland. So many years that I have done this experiment. Why can't you do it? If I'm the leader of this country, I will ensure that our yam, we store it continuously so that there will be stable price for our farmers. Sometimes they have to sell it because the yam is in abundance. They are forced to sell it, and at the end of the at the lower price, they don't get anything. So it doesn't encourage them to expand their farm. You have forgotten. Yam chips. We are here. We have yam in abundance. And we import potato chips. I will ban it. If not, we will produce potato as well. Anywhere you produce yam, you can produce potatoes. This is how we can avoid going to World Bank and IMF for all these things. We have to be pragmatic, and we can do it. Again, same on yam. My brother, we produce yam more than any country in the world. But what are the returns? Meanwhile, our next door neighbor, their staple food is yam, which is Nigeria. And they process the yam and they call it pounded yam. Fufu. And when you go to African shops, they are all there. Why don't we take advantage? Adentina, yentimi, enhwe, inwianiya, bayira no moa, Nigeria for pay, niyem processi. Na yenso export niya dollars in free. Sa na me kanchero no. Say, I was say you make sure say, yenwianiya yedi. We produce, we eat. We produce, we process. We process, we export. Let me repeat. We produce, we eat. We produce, we process. We process, we export. This is the way to go. I'm here. You produce granite. And we import about 98% of our oil, cooking oil, from Europe, America, and all those things. When we can use our own granite. We can use coconut oil, even the shea butter oil. My brother, we are not poor, but we are poor. I state it categorically and emphatically. We are poor of leadership. I am not afraid. I'm telling you the gospel truth. You might hate me for the truth, but that is the truth. We need leaders with vision who will say that enough is enough. We are no more going to be beggars. My son here came here, fell in love with the north, the shea butter, and he buys shea butter from here and exports it to Botswana. And we don't have a single factory here. How? This is what hurts me. It pains me. And I'm begging the people of the 5 northern regions to give me opportunity and see what I'm going to do. Everything that we are going to do is here. As I speak, I have a contract from China to supply soya beans, 2.5 million tons. Where am I going to get it? I have an investor, a businessman in Dubai, who has given me used machines, but because it's used, I don't want it. Maybe it will help the north for cotton. And when we sat down, yetna say near the we mu nyina buy no. Omu be hwe ni experts ni nyina buy. Say you start say you produce cotton. Ewo tumu area, Sisala area no. We are going to employ 45,000 people from growing, yes, from growing cotton to say you dey buy t-shirt no cotton materials na ubetimi dey apam asawa. You betimi afanipa 45,000. What are we doing? Assassin a dahotetrete. Let me tell you something. Why you need a businessman? We are closer to Burkina, so you always talk about Burkina. But the fastest growing economy in Ghana now is in West Africa now is Cotonou, Benin. Oh wait, for where you know so mama. Shirt. We know the shirt. Burkina. And I'm say that Cotonou. Cotton. This year, Omunya revenue $670 million, and their population is 9 million, and we are 36 or 33.6, and we have this vast land here. We can't go into cotton production. We only produce 40,000 tons. How, my brother? Sikawaha, sikawaha, me say esroha, and a beye sikakurum. I'm telling you, some mama chancer who bones a surha, a basic kurum. Now be who nipa, a bit free as and the whole world. Abba 5 northern regions, he said, Omo bepejuma, and now move a investment. And yet, Umia on to me emwa and a Yewunia. Umia ni obia, wa how more, where you were free. And tis a mimi free as yo, na metinia you were free, how more, mena Yewunia. You have to listen to me. I have espoused a lot of ideas. Say a trasia, a new man, practical things. Maybe I will share TV. No, I had it. And you know, and then me banny the bachelor and that this will be nice winter clothes. Wait, I shall why. What do you yaba? Another form of a changing it to send a show. Mamisha, me it's only art. Art, keke. You see, where is some mamikakra?
Just like smoke.
The same material, but different style. And you long sleeves. You say, winter time. The way they are going to buy it, you have no idea. This is what I'm talking about. And you will smoke for only your tradition. You should also think of exporting the smoke. You fine tune it. We be different. A changing the kakre bipa with them. You make money. This is it.
It takes a new look.
Any. My brother. Who said Nike for a anyway? Ralph Lauren and a show. This is Canadian Agyapong Lauren.
Lauren.
You know, and you know the brave, my brother. Yet you Sikano wa yenchen by a knee or candy foie or betray a crino, ami a faso, near Timidi and Yesica. Into Debbie, I try see a here, you. Ena enya brofu. China for as they say, Omu chase America. Omu de brofu is Diana. India for wouldn't say me a mistake plant. India for no yeah, one line be we name me friend am so yen call lunch. You call lunch na me start say me ka brofo pet. And about sorry. No catch him so. You mo nyina na ti brofo. Enti obe explaining ama womu in their language. And they are engineers. It means omo use womu kuro mu kasa. E de asua de wo school. Bagana kwanza obeka dagbani or gonja kasa pe o wan ko school onimu nyansa. Enu na ekuye no. Enu na ekuye. Oti ase. Se China for use womu kasa e de develop. India for use womu kasa. We should encourage obia. Adwuma no uhunu sa no more educated people mu benya mo de on the managerial your floor okay me new factory no a ema say ye water bottles wo musu ehihye at least onya 1,000 ya te say we onya 1,000 2,005 ekwa na engineers robi 9,000 ewo what you say my brother that is why I am begging the people from the north to give me opportunity.
Aye Kennedy okonpreko Agyapong ni interview ni nsema okan wo mra aye 31st January MPP form beto omaba ayi omu party member na leader obedi omanim e de omakosi akan e wo 2028 election ni mu no eno nsem bi no de abeto dwa ni nyina kosi se wo se obesere omo MPP mo beto sa aba ni se obi antom ono aye Kennedy okonpreko Agyapong na ontimi fa aba ni so na onhwe se obetena so asa omampanyina emwo de beboa amagana afa no ntuma frafra aha eye good news tv gh so mekoso asremu mon subscribe to our channel na munya mo comment na ye ba anu ye bi e besan e de abeso mu nyina na face ye besere se mon subscribe to our channel no na mon share link na ma for na mon so enshare ma obi a onya bi no ohu de ye koso o man Ghana mu sensemu aha eye good news tv se de me kan me dia ene kalala.